Hi, this is Garrett with Gwitting Reviews, and it is time for a review of the new Vince Staples album, Dark Times. West Coast rapper Vince Staples is back with his sixth studio album. This project continues in this minimalist, downtrodden lane that Vince has been going down as of late. This moodier and more sorrowful sound started with his self-titled album, which came out in 2021. Gee, I wonder what in the world would make him switch his sound up like this. Anyways, I wasn't crazy about his self-titled project. I'm sorry, but I found it kind of boring. The following Ramona Park Broke My Heart is better, but it's not entirely consistent quality-wise. Basically, what those two albums showed me was that this side of Vince Staples had potential, but it wasn't quite fully realized and had a lot of room for improvement. That improvement was found on Dark Times. This is Vince at his most vulnerable as he tells personal stories centered on life in the hood, broken relationships, and lies, among other things. It results in some of his strongest writing ever, and Vince's laid-back flows manage to keep everything engaging. The beats are more varied this time around, all while keeping in this depressive lane. Every single song here sounds incredibly sad just through the instrumentation and vocal delivery, and that consistency is very impressive. But what really manages to make this album so engaging is that even through all of the sorrow, the songs are still snappy, catchy, and even energetic. The choruses for Etouffee and Little Homies have been stuck in my head for days, and the bouncy beats just aid in their infectiousness. Black&Blue has this really cool beat that manages to be both gloomy and grand. And Nothing Matters strikes this beautiful balance between elegant and stiff, as the gorgeous pianos and robotic drum patterns contrast with each other beautifully. The guitars on Children's Song and Shame on the Devil give this eerie feeling that I love. And the bass work on Freeman is pure ear candy. This album is full of great instrumental choices that are deceptively simple. Really, my only complaint is that it leaves me wanting more, which I'd argue is the best kind of complaint. This album is fairly short, and while none of it feels underdeveloped, I feel like there's more to the table that Vince could bring us. I think the only song here that could have actively used more development is Justin. The storytelling is fantastic and the bait-and-switch ending is heartbreaking, but the song itself could have had more to it. And that's really it. I think it's safe to say that Dark Times is my favorite rap album of the year so far. I knew Vince embracing this darkness and sadness had potential, and I am so glad that that potential is fully realized here. Hip-hop fans should absolutely take note. The heart, the passion, and the sadness are all there, and it is executed wonderfully. Definitely one of the best albums of the year thus far. Don't miss it. 9 out of 10.